Okay, I think I found something that's going to work here. It's a little long. Put that through like that. And a lock washer. And then the nut. The nut. That's a good way to describe the mayor in Toronto. Oh, yeah, I haven't been ragging on about it, but believe me, I'm sure you've seen the news wherever you are in the world. He's kind of been pushed off to the side, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a guy named Rob Ford. And City Hall seems to be operating fine with him shoved off to the side. In fact, better than ever. I think everybody's going to see that. Well, I won't go on about it. Okay, so we'll lock this in here. There we go. Check it. Beautiful. Now, we're going to grind that using my favorite idler wheel grinder thing. Where is it? Where's my idler wheel grinder thing? Where'd it go? That's another thing I can't find since I reorganized here. It's very disturbing, you know. You can waste an awful lot of time hunting around for things in a shop like this, which is why I like it to be so well organized and stable. Okay, I have to use some alternative. I can't find my favorite grinder. So, hand me a file. There we go. Good close look at this. What I do is I just run this on the file. Here we go. See the black material building up. And it's come completely loose. So much for a locking washer. That didn't do much good, did it? So what we'll have to do is spin this the other way. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So you can see how much material I got off. It's actually a fair bit. And this outside layer is going to come off a little easy because chemically it's changed from the bulk of the rubber. It's become, well, I guess it's oxidized, really. And now the surface here of the wheel, of the idler, is no longer shiny. That's probably enough right there to overcome the slowness of the mechanism. Because as I said before, I could hear it skidding on the inside of the platter. So this should stop the skidding. You would typically have to do this to just about any record player of this type and vintage. This is probably from the late 60s or through the 70s. Something like that. That'd be my guess. I'm not an expert on dating these things. There we are. Is that the way it was? Or was it like that? It was like this. And we'll put the clip on it. This is another moment where the clip can go flying. So I really don't want that to happen. There we are. The clip did not go flying. So that's going to put more friction on the inside here. So the inside is very, very smooth. We'll leave it alone. I could even abrade that a little bit, but it's in its pretty much original condition, so we'll leave it as it is. Now, this gives us a chance to do a couple more things to this record player. In particular, this guy. That's a little sticky there too. Usually, these guys are in bad shape underneath. Rotate this a little bit here. Maybe I should turn the power off to it too. That might be a smart move. So you got to take these guys off. This is the cam. It's part of the mechanical brain that's in here. And come on. You can do it. This thing's like glued on or something. What's holding it? It's just stuck on this, I'm pretty sure. Boy. Looks like it's coming up. No, it's not. What is holding that on there? You don't want to pry anything too hard. I mean, there's a lot of power when you're prying. Wow. It just doesn't want to come off there. Let's give them a little oil solvent here. I doubt that's going to have a quick effect. Another way to deal with these, actually a quick way, is to apply heat. Which we might have to do. Because he just doesn't want to come off. Ouch. Wow. Okay. Well, if it's heat you want, it's heat you're gonna get. And I ain't fooling around here. Hey, how hot is that? Up around 55 degrees C. Right on the spindle there. Now, you touch that thing? Yeah, it shouldn't be. Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of heat in it. Okay, come on off. Come on. Oh, man. I'm getting grease and stuff on my fingers. That's what's happening. Is there some tooly way we can do this? Boy. I don't think I've ever had one so resistant. Like it's budged. Okay. Let's try a totally different approach here. Getting anywhere. Ow. Man alive. I'm not sure I've loosened this up at all. I think it's moving. There's something I'm not realizing about this. If anything, I'm loosening this pin, which is not a good idea, I don't think. Because I'm watching for relative movement from the pin in the cam here, and I don't see any at all. Wow. What am I going to do now? Throw some more solvent on it. Apply more heat. Just spend longer wiggling it. turn it to another position. Is it my imagination or is it coming up? Wow. I don't know if I moved it even a fraction here. Oh boy. Well, usually this takes but a fraction of a second to get these things off. Oh, I think it's moving. You'd think once it starts moving it would just pop right off. It wouldn't be able to hold on like this. Man. Heat it up more. It's definitely coming up. So we'll just keep going. It's a matter of time. You know, it's the easiest things. I don't know what I'm loosening here. I'm not even sure this shaft is supposed to spin. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if I can hold the shaft still and turn this. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like fighting this horrible glue. Oh man, that's ugly. Oh boy. I think I pushed it back down doing that actually. I think we gotta torch it some more. Yeah, let's give it another torching here. Heat the heck out of this centerpiece. She's smoking hot. That's hot. Now I gotta be careful with my fingies. Whew. Boy, this is really this is crazy. Okay, that pushed it back down. Yeah, it's times like these where I tell myself, I'm forgetting something. I must be forgetting something. I don't think so. Whoa, look at that. I'm just pulling it off. Holy smokes. Oh my God. Well, there's no real lubrication left in here. The center pillar, I'm sure, is not really supposed to be spinning. There's probably some kind of a nut under there, but this is lubrication gone bad. And this guy here, this is the part that travels inside the let's put the focus on my camera. There it goes. Hey, whoa, where'd it go? Bingo, whoa, right there. Hey, hold it right there. So this little guy is supposed to turn on his shaft. These are very often stuck solid. This one actually has some movement in it. And that roller is supposed to roll around, you know, inside the groove here. Inside the groove of the can down in here. So I'll put a little solvent on him too. There we go. There he goes, turning free. Can't really take those really apart and clean them because they're kind of riveted in. Okie dokie. Now, this guy's a real mess too. Use a little alcohol on them. Alcohol. Cotton swab. And then by gory gosh, it's just about lunchtime here for me. Seems like a pretty pitiful approach here. Now this shaft has some grooves cut into it. And I'm pretty sure those grooves are for the lubricant to hide in. Sure is turning. I don't think it's supposed to. Clean out the inside of this shaft too. This is yuck. Got this stuff here. This is very typical of all these types of turntables. And each one of these sticky points in itself may not be enough to stop the record player. But when the motor has to push through all kinds of difficult things, and plus there's slippage problems and all that, there's a good chance the mechanism just won't make it at all. And you really got to go through all these different elements to remove the frictions and other things that are dragging on the motor and give the thing a chance. There, stick this on there again and have it stick. Feels pretty good. Kind of gummed up at the top here. Okay, so we have another couple things to do on this record player. I got to do the motor bearings. They feel really good actually. Maybe I'll leave them alone. I'm spinning the motor here and it's watching it spin down. It's pretty good. And then we have the platter bearing in here, which we will need to probably clean all that out and put new stuff in. Now, there's huge leverage against this point, and the platter's quite large. You know, the platter's quite large. It's driven on the outside, so there's a tremendous amount of leverage into the middle here. So poor lubrication here, not likely to cause a problem. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop for a little lunch. We'll finish this guy off after lunch. Thanks, see you soon.